the big game, the top of the table, where Arsenal have gone above West Ham into fourth spot. West Ham are on the slide. I have to say, Arsenal, they look good. Don't they look? They were. I mean,
well,
there's going to be some decisions we're going to talk about, all right? But one thing's for sure, the best side won tonight.
Yeah, I think Arsenal deserved to win. I think they tightened up. They never give as many chances away as I thought they would, because they always give you a chance. But tonight they never. They were solid. The game was quite even. Territorially, Arsenal were in West Ham's half more. I thought West Ham were a yard off the pace. And then that decision that we don't agree on.
Well, do you know what?
Ridiculous.
I was doing some recording in one of the other studios, and in the time that I left the studio, I was watching the monitor. Left the studio and come into the office. I missed the challenge. I'm like, what's happened? Everyone's going, West Ham fans, they're going crazy in there. Sam, it's a disgrace. You're saying it's a disgrace. I'm like, oh my God, what's happened here? What's Taylor done this time? And it took me a while to see it because they didn't show it again. Yeah. And then I see it. I'm like, that's not the. I was expecting to see one of the. And I was listening to Dean Ashton. I thought I was going to see one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, but he Seville does not get enough of the ball. He doesn't get enough of the ball. That decision
is up there with Michael Massey, Formula One. That decision is the worst decision. I just can't believe you can give a penalty for that.
Well, don't take the man out in the box. I'm sorry, he gets more man than he does ball.
Right.
He gets more man than the ball.
Jace, football's finished. If that's a penalty, football's finished. What would happen then if Lacazette was running through and the goalkeeper slid at his feet, tipped the ball away from him, and then carried on his momentum, and Lacazette collides with the keeper? Would it have been a penalty?
I don't think he gets enough of the ball.
He got the ball.
I don't think he gets more man.
He got the ball twice. He got it with his left foot, and then he got it with his right foot, and then it was an inevitable
It's not the
collision.
worst decision I've ever seen.
That's up there. Peter Banks is on the VAR. I think it was Banksy.
It was Banksy, was it?
And not only that, West Ham fans, what about Dawson? McNeil on Dawson?
That was a bad decision. They've had a few, but listen, they're not alone. But
West Ham was still in that game, Jace, and that changed the game completely. Although he saved the penalty. 10 men.
There's no doubt. But it's not the worst decision I've ever seen.
It's up there with Formula One. It's absolutely shocking.
22 33 44. This is your chance to have your say on your team. Pick up the phone and spread the word. Speak to the nation. 03717 2233 44. I was going to speak to Parsons, who's a West Ham fan. Parsons, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Parsons.
Good evening, lads. Good evening. All I can really say is, if you just give me a couple of minutes to see what I have to say.
Go for it.
Arsenal were good tonight, don't get me wrong, and we were still in the game. But I'm going to count here. That's 3 VAR decisions that has went against West Ham in 4 games. Now, if you just let me go back here. We have a game when we were 1-0 up against Brighton. Shane Duffy scored an OG from the corner. And they took 5 minutes of VAR pending to take it off us. Overall became the decision that it was offside by Antonio, and even matches the day said it wasn't offside. They were looking for a touch. They were looking for this. I keep the music going, that's gone. Right, when they go to Burnley, Stonewall penalty not given, but on Saturday they just were giving penalties out for free. We didn't get that one. VAR again didn't do anything. And then Arsenal, yes mate, Coufal touches the ball, so one of these is right, one of these is wrong. And, I'm just love it. Like, basically, I'm starting to get it in my head, with a wee bit of tongue in the cheek, that the FA don't want us near the top 4.
Who's putting that music on? What's that music?
What? Parsons?
Cundy, you can play music if you want, mate. See, yes, we beat Chelsea fair and square.
But Parsons, I could be Parsons. Come on, this is for.